but I'm not saying you loading up the beer.
Sir, you're not finna sit up here coming talking to me like that when I just told you Pepin is pulling up. The dude right here. So y'all gonna stop yelling at me like I
If you don't shut up, I'll just put you in
handcuffs. No, you're gonna
handcuffs
shut up when
and
you
take you
yelling
to
at me,
jail.
bro.
You're not arresting me.
Yes, we are.
What? You're gonna
Stop resisting. Good Lord.
get this on tape. Get this on tape.
One conversation at a time. So then let's step out the street.
Layla, come over here.
I'm right here. I'm stepping out of the street. No, I'm a grown person. You telling me to move here?
Yeah,
move
but
here?
you're about
Let
to
me
be
talk to
arrested if you don't get your together.
Sometimes a bad day at work can affect the rest of your life. From lashing out at customers to full-on brawls between coworkers, police officers have dealt with some of the worst workplace meltdowns imaginable. And once the cops get involved, there's no turning back when employees go on a rampage and get caught on Bodycam. On the 19th of May, 2024, in Illinois, police were called to a McDonald's due to an aggressive former employee on the premises. The ex-employee had only worked for 1 week, but apparently was still owed money. However, there was some confusion amongst management on how this former employee could collect his unpaid wages.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Somebody call?
Hi.
Hello.
So, I already explained to him, we get paid on
You
the
want to listen to her
4th.
first? She doesn't know why I'm even here. Okay.
I know you're here
Why
for
are you
every
here?
check.
Okay, so why I'm here is I spoke to Jose, that's the store manager, right? That's the guy that hired me. I got hired 2 weeks ago. He told me a week ago that I can pick up my check Sunday the 19th. That's when we get paid. I asked him, can I come in on Sunday the 19th? Will my check be here? He said yes. That's the day we get paid, the 4th and the 19th. Is that correct? Yes or no? She's telling me to come back tomorrow. Okay. I don't believe that. He told me I can come in 2 days. She's refusing to give me my money that I worked for. Is he here?
No, he's not here.
Will he be here today?
No, he's off on Sunday.
Okay.
I can walk you to the back.
No, I need my money because
Okay,
he told.
she
That's the
doesn't
store
have
manager.
your money.
They have it back there. He told me to come back. I'm
Sir,
not
I
going
can
for
walk
that.
you back there. I can show you. We don't have any pay stubs. We don't have any.
So why would he tell me that then? Why would he tell me that?
We get paid on the 4th and the 19th. But since you're
The 19th is a
the
Sunday.
19th is a Sunday, we don't. It's not open.
That doesn't make no sense. So why would he tell me to come back on the 19th? If you guys weren't gonna have it, why
Maybe
did you
you
say
didn't
come back?
realize the 19th was a Sunday.
Why wouldn't the store manager know that? But that's neither here nor there. That's what he told me. That's what I was heard last. I came to pick up my check.
With an average pay rate of over $13 an hour at McDonald's, the employee could have earned about $500 for a full week's work. While the man's frustration was understandable, his response gave us an insight into why his employment got terminated after 1 week.
Appears to have told you wrong. So if they don't have it,
what's your name?
Lizik, L-I-Z-I-K, badge 4890.
Okay. Yeah, I just want my money that I work.
Okay, well, you're not going to get your money today because they don't have it.
Okay.
You'll have to come back
Have a
tomorrow.
good one.
All right.
I want
Is
you
there
to get out of here.
Okay, they need you to leave. They need you to leave. What's your name, man?
Hey, I got you, bro. Don't worry, you ain't safe, bro. I got you. I got you. What
Okay.
time you up?
Go.
What time
Get
you
out
up?
of here. Get out of here.
Bro, you a racist.
Yeah, I'm racist. For what? Because I'm telling you to leave because they want you to leave?
Hold on, I got you too.
Hit the bricks.
Hit the brakes. Okay?
Go.
Hold on, I got you too. I got you too. Hold on, so you telling me to leave off the premises that I worked at and they owe me money, right?
You
And
no
we get
longer
paid
you
today?
no longer work here, correct?
No.
Okay, they want you to leave.
No.
If you don't leave, you're trespassing. So go.
You took my
Go.
You took my
Go.
Don't put
Time to
your
go.
hands on me.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
I ain't gotta go nowhere, bro.
You got to get off the property.
I want my money.
All right. If you don't get off the property and they
Call your sergeant. I want your sergeant present.
Like any other private business, McDonald's has the right to deny entry to people for legitimate reasons or no reason at all. In this case, this guy was being disruptive and disrespectful towards staff. However, banning him from the store complicated his ability to collect his unpaid wages.
You're a public servant, bro. Don't talk to me. I'm done talking to you. I don't answer no
Go to the police department if you want to talk to a sergeant.
If I request for a sergeant, I'm not done talking to you.
They're all busy right now.
How do you know that?
Because I'm listening to the damn radio. Time to go. Time to go. Are you gonna leave or not? You want to sign complaints for trespassing if he doesn't leave? You want to sign complaints for trespassing if he doesn't leave? Okay.
I don't want to talk to him, so you can.
Okay. Well, if you don't leave, you're gonna get cited for trespassing.
I don't care about you leaving me.
And then if you still don't leave, you're gonna get arrested.
You have a good day, Lindsay.
You too.
Okay, bye. Right, hop in your car and go.
No. I'm gonna.
That's a tyrant. I'm done talking to him, right?
Okay. Now you're off the property. That's all I'm concerned about.
Now you can go. Have a good one.
You have a good one too.
Somebody, you can go now.
You have a good one too.
You can go now. So you can track it, chill. So if I'm trespassing, how am I gonna pick up my check tomorrow? Listen.
Call the manager and make arrangements with the manager.
I don't have his number.
Okay. Well, See? Not my problem, is it?
Okay.
While he only has himself to blame for getting trespassed, the suspect was left feeling powerless and extremely frustrated. However, he accused the officer of being racist and on a power trip, and suddenly, this situation went well beyond the unpaid wages.
It don't last forever, bro.
What's not
do that?
What's not gonna last forever?
Power?
What power?
Your power?
My power?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll retire. I'll retire someday.
Yeah.
But right now I'm doing my job, and you need to leave.
What's your job?
Law enforcement.
What is that?
We can just have a debate, or you're gonna leave. Do I have to cite you, or are you gonna leave?
Bro, I'm not on the property, man.
Okay.
So how you doing, sir?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good.
Alright. So you're not gonna get
What's your badge number,
I'm
man?
4890.
Can I get your card?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't have a card on me.
I would like a sergeant then.
Okay, go to the police department and talk to
I
him.
don't have to go nowhere.
Okay.
I don't have to go nowhere. If I ask for a sergeant, you're not
Stay
supposed
right
to give it to me?
Hey, Dave,
No.
we're backtracking here.
You can go talk to him at the police department. They're busy right now.
You a real you know that?
Am I?
You a
Am I?
You really are. And your kids are
Did
too.
you used to live on in the
Your
circle?
kids, of course.
I don't have kids.
I used to live on Jefferson too. I used to stay in Wheaton too. I don't give a you
And
know
your mom
anything
kicked you.
about
And your mom kicked you out, right?
Yeah, I don't give a have to do anything. Your kids are probably just like you, bro.
He comes back.
Okay, I got you. I just want him to know. I just want him to know that he's like, man.
The suspect's extreme behavior suggests he urgently needed the money. Having lost a new job after just 1 week, it's highly likely he's going through financial difficulty and potentially could be in a great amount of debt. While the officers were updating the supervisors about what happened, the suspect attempted to re-enter the premises.
You try to be a good cop, right? You tried to, right? Be honest. Be honest.
Oh, you were told to leave.
I know. I'm gonna get my revenge, man. Don't worry.
You're gonna get revenge?
Yeah, don't worry.
All right.
I'm gonna get revenge. I promise you.
Anything on your shin here, bud?
Yeah.
What? What's that?
I'm black. I'm black. You heard me?
Any weapons on you?
Yeah. So hurry up, man. So I get to the station.
Stop pulling away. Stop pulling away.
Bro, I don't care.
Stop pulling away.
You got body cam on you?
I do.
Good. You should be arrested.
All right.
Thank you.
Right now, you're arrested.
Boy. Get my
Put your leg in.
Get my
Put your leg in.
Get my
We'll get it when we're ready.
Get my
Put
Get my
Pictures.
Get my boy. Get my Get my
Put your leg in and we will get it.
Get my bro.
It will be picked up.
Get my it. Bro, I don't care about no suit, bro.
Put your feet inside there, bud.
Get my
Why are you doing this?
Get my
Your stuff is going to be picked
Get
up.
my
You're doing this.
Get my
We'll get it. Put your feet in.
While the suspect has the right to criticize the officer under his First Amendment rights, his revenge threats could add to his ever-growing list of charges. Soon the suspect finally got his wish to speak to the sergeant. However, things did not go as he planned.
Trespassing. He left the property, came back on, and he was disobeying him. He's like, oh, no, I just want to go.
I would
use
like
the
a
bathroom.
sergeant. I would like a sergeant.
Here you
I'm
go.
right here. Oh yeah, excuse me, sir. So I came to pick up my check. This is neither here nor there. I'm just telling you why I'm here.
Okay.
I came to pick up my check. I talked to my store manager, the one that hired me a week ago. He told me to come here on the 19th, Sunday, to pick up my check. I came. The lady that I ended up walking out on, she's in there. She said you can't pick it up till tomorrow. Okay. So I said, okay, well, can I speak to the store manager? He's not here, this and that. I don't know why the store manager would tell me to come up here on the 19th. She's not the store manager. So then Lisnick comes on the scene. He's trying to forcefully remove me off the property. He said, okay, they want you trespass. I get off the property. He was right here. I was like, okay, I'm going to go use the restroom. Oh, write him a ticket. So how does a ticket go from me trying to go use the restroom to me being
Because you're just not supposed to be here. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
It's by the management. It's not our call.
Okay.
That's their call. So he's going to give you a ticket for that. But then I don't know. Then that must have.
What happened? What happened in between the filling the voids?
Well, he doesn't want to identify
He
himself.
pushed
either.
past me. Oh.
See, that's that cop talking about. That's that cop there that I'm talking about. That came later. Me failing to identify, that came later. I was in handcuffs after he.
Well, that's how. It sounds like that's how
I know.
we got
So,
here.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you. No worries. Thank you. Ow.
The suspect was then taken to jail. By terminating his employment after just 1 week, McDonald's probably avoided some serious issues because this man had a very fiery temper. Sadly, however, the McDonald's in our next case is not so lucky. On the 21st of April, 2024, in Rowe County, Florida, the cops were dispatched to a McDonald's where an employee was accused of attacking a customer at the drive-thru window. The employee also snatched the phone of a customer trying to record her. When the officers arrived on scene, they spoke to the employee involved.
When they came to the thing, it was like, "Oh, you didn't take my order." I said, "Yeah, I know I didn't take that order. It was busy. It's only me and him. I got other cars and other fools." So I'm like, "Can you go?" I'm like, "Can you go back around?" She was like, "No, I'm not going back around." The man in the front seat, he wasn't saying anything. It was two ladies. It was one in the passenger seat and it was one in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
The lady in the passenger seat, she says, no, we're not going around. I said, well, then I can't put your order in right here because I have other cars and I have other food. I didn't want it to go cold. So she was like, well, I said, okay, well, I'm going to call the police. I called the police the first time. They was like, okay, that they was going to send somebody else. So I went outside to give the people, and I think the second car behind them had a crime of pay. So I asked him, did he have a card of cash? I had him go to the window to try to pay them out. I have to squeeze through right there. So when I'm squeezing through right there, both of them, like this in my face, sticking the middle finger, just with her tongue out. I'm like, okay. So next thing you know, I see this all in my face. So I'm like, I just moved her phone out of her hand. She got her phone all in my face. And I'm trying to walk past. I'm this little, the door right here. When I'm about to pass, she about to hit me. He about to hit me. No, matter of fact, she was about to hit me before. He was out of the car. And that's when the other girl came around from the passenger seat with the other girl and tried to walk up on me. You think I'm gonna both let them hit me? No. I was trying to be the bigger person. But it's every week it's something.
The staff member clearly had one too many rude customers, and she allowed her anger to get the best of her. However, there may have been more than one party that was in the wrong. On the one hand, it is against the law to snatch someone's phone from their hand. But on the other, it's also illegal to record restaurant staff on your phone without their consent.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys fill out some papers, okay? When she reached in the car, did she take the phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see me?
So she actually grabbed the phone.
Yes.
And I saw the video. I'm asking, I have to ask. So she reached in the car, she grabs the phone. When she grabbed the phone, she had possession of it, or you and her had possession of it? What happened? Where's your phone? Grab that phone. Grab it. Okay. So say you have the phone. Did she take it? Or did you have it and she had it like this?
No, we don't expect it.
She took it.
We don't expect
Okay.
Okay. Take and girls come to she and what to do.
I got you. That's Grand Theft Auto.
It looks like the officer might have misspoken and intended to say Grand Theft and not Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, of course, refers to stealing a vehicle, whereas the suspect only snatched a phone. This could be considered Grand Theft if the item stolen's worth over $750. Also, the fact that she took the phone from inside the customer's car could also constitute burglary.
It's robbery.
She took the phone.
She actually had possession. So she, when he was on his phone, she takes it and she, keeps it away from him. So she deprived him of it, so it's robbery.
And burglary.
And burglary.
And battery times 2.
Yeah.
So let's watch it again. And I have another video.
Romeo 06, MYZR 06.
Alright, so what happened before this?
Gonna be attached to a black Harley Davidson. Gonna be at the 68.
She said, step out here, I'm gonna beat your ass. So we got
assault.
2333.
Gotta make sure she don't leave.
Was she in the front seat?
2334.
She's in the front seat.
Yeah. And what are they trying to get?
So they're trying to keep the door closed.
From the officer's point of view, there were two parties in the wrong here. In Florida, violent altercations are taken incredibly seriously, and even a verbal threat is considered assault, and physical contact is considered battery. The cops then spoke to another staff member who witnessed the entire incident, and perhaps demonstrated a better way to deal with rude customers.
I seen you walking away with her. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I was walking over as I was grabbing her. She went.
So she squeezed through the window. She went through the window, or
she didn't go through. She didn't go through this window. She was going for the other.
So she walked out the door over here and then went to the car, right?
Yeah, but she wasn't going to them. She was going to the car behind them.
Okay.
To tell them to pull up forward.
To pull forward.
Because the car that was at the window, they didn't want to move because them to go around. We got hella cars in the back. It's just being here, third person ain't coming. So
right.
They want to sit at the window and get disrespectful and record. They
so
even recorded me.
Yeah.
Sticking middle fingers. I'm like, bro, come on. What you doing? Y'all too old for this. Like, we just telling y'all to go around. Y'all don't want to go around. This and the third. And then I can't tell you from there on because I was focusing looking at the screen as well. But then when I seen that the girls got out, had got out of their car.
Your girls got out the car?
They got out their car. She was in the back where they're about to, don't know how to explain it, but in the back, by the light is, the back light, she got out of the car, she snatched their phone, they're in her face with the phone.
Yeah, she snatched when she was when they were at the car, inside the car. So at what point did they get out the car? Was it before she got outside or what?
They got out the car when she got outside. I can't even tell you because I'm inside the building.
Another potential charge is the fact that she provided the officers with false information, as her story didn't corroborate with the footage on the customer's phone. The officers now have to confront the staff member and let her know that they know she was lying.
All right, so look, here's the problem. What you were saying and what happened are not the same thing. I understand, but listen. What you're saying, they were recording. You know they were.
Yeah, I literally.
It's on camera.
She literally I literally
Listen.
walked past
All right.
everything.
I'm telling you. Okay, you're going to jail.
For real?
Yes, you are. So now if you turn around and put your hands behind your back. Okay.
Can I call my mom really fast?
I'll let you call your mom when we get to the car.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so look, you can never open somebody's car and touch them.
But she has her door open.
No, she didn't. It's on video you opening the door.
I don't remember me opening no door though. I would have told you.
I got you.
I already know how y'all is.
I understand that we don't have a choice because they're, it's not our choice to make. This incident occurred and now we kind of have to do our job.
The suspect was charged with robbery by sudden snatching and 2 counts of burglary with assault or battery. Jail records show that she was later released on a $20,000 bond. While her behavior might have seemed erratic, shockingly, our next employee threatened to kill one of her co-workers. On December 12, 2023 in Georgia, police were called to a restaurant where an argument ensued between 2 employees. During the incident, one of the employees began throwing chairs and violently threatening another employee. When officers arrived on scene, they were briefed on the situation by a manager.
I had an employee, send her home. She got upset, send her home for the day. She threw cherries, threw this tree down. You can see everything is dirty on the screens over there. And then I'm trying to clean and my chef, I'll send him out here in just a second. He said that, she threw these signs, I don't know what else she threw. And she was making death threats against me, I don't know. That she was gonna send people over to, kill me, whatever.
So who did she say that to?
She said that to the chef and I'll bring him out.
In Georgia, crimes of this nature are classified as terroristic threats, and threatening to end someone else's life is considered a felony. However, this varies depending on the perpetrator's intent and their capacity to carry out this threat. To gain further information, the cops then spoke to the chef.
So, I don't know exactly what happened in here. I just saw her walk by with a chair. And I climbed that out and I went outside and she threw it at the back door, trying to break the window that we have back there. No, not at all. And I was like, hey, what's up? What's wrong with you? She just started cursing and I was like, what are we talking about? She's like, this guy. I was like, okay, what's wrong with him? Like, well, I want to send people to kill him. Over a job. I want to send people, let him know people are coming in at 2 o'clock to kill him. I was like, 2 p.m.? I was like, okay. I was like, I'll let him know.
What did you want to do?
Well, trespass, or I don't know what is it that we need to do.
Did you want to press charge for her? Did she damage anything in the store?
I haven't had a chance to look. It doesn't seem like it, but.
She didn't damage it? She didn't really damage it?
No.
You just want what do you want?
So, what is it that you suggest? Because ultimately, I'm more worried about the employee.
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The employee implied she was connected to a gang or someone else that was willing to commit murder on her behalf, and it's still considered a crime, even if all she wanted to do was intimidate the other employee. The manager then shed some light on the likelihood of the threat actually happening.
I guess I wasn't worried too much about it, but I guess I'll press charges just to be on the safe side.
Did anybody else, was it just your employee that was outside with her?
Yes, he's a manager as well. That's why he went to go see what was wrong. We're both managers.
Was there any damages to the screen?
No, it's just liquid. Yeah.
So nothing's broken, nothing's damaged.
Nothing's broken.
Okay, but there were two of you outside with her?
No, it was just the gentleman.
Aside from her potential death threat, she could also face a misdemeanor charge for causing a disturbance inside the restaurant and damaging the property. Before speaking to her, they also spoke to the suspect's mother, despite the fact that the suspect was 19 years old.
So your daughter was told to leave for the day, but instead of just leaving, she threw stuff around the restaurant. Grabbed the chair, went on back, tried to break the back door, and then made threats to kill the manager here.
Which one?
The other man, the second man I spoke to.
The one that just left?
Yes.
Okay, so she calls me, she tells me that I guess the manager was asking her to do something to help out, whatever they do. And they were moving around, trying to help each other and cover each other and stuff. And then she said he said something to her about doing something, and she said, I'm already doing it, I'm trying to help this one and that one. Apparently, I guess they had a few words, and she was trying to tell, I guess, the other managers what he was doing, and he kind of moved around her and shoved her, so that's why she started flipping out. I don't know what happened, I don't know. She just told me she threw a milkshake at him and cursed at him.
She did what?
She threw a milkshake at him and cursed at him.
In casual conversation, the phrase "I'm gonna kill someone" is viewed as an obvious exaggeration. So what the officers are trying to fully examine is the context and the intent behind the words. Outside the restaurant, the cops finally got to speak to the suspect.
I was already bagging for third party. Okay. That's a job that me and another boy was doing. Sure. He asked me to hop online to help with the register. I got on the line, I helped with the register. Okay. I went back to what I was supposed to do. He wanted me to stay on there. Okay. I said no because I have to help out my other employee who's already struggling by himself.
And when we say he, who are we
Alexis,
talking about?
I'm sorry. Alexis is the other person I'm working with. But my manager...
Yeah, the manager. What's his
Mexican,
name?
I've got his name. Can we call him Mexican for now?
No, that's very offensive. No, we need to talk
all right,
about
well, D had a problem with me talking to Alexis and helping Alexis out. He talking about you could go home. I have to go home for what? Because I'm doing 3 jobs at once?
Okay. So you guys had a verbal spat about what
a
to do.
verbal, yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
That's it.
Where'd the milkshake come into play?
Milkshake came into play when he brushed my shoulder.
Okay, and what do you mean by brush your shoulder?
Like he said what he said, brushed my shoulder and walked away off. I wasn't finished talking. Like imagine somebody like you we're like standing at least this close.
Okay.
Like he takes his stuff, he goes back to
Watch
what
out.
I'm like, can I describe it? You can't keep saying
I
my name.
Yes, but we
I'm talking one conversation at a time. So then let's step out the street.
Layla, come over here.
I'm right here. I'm stepping out of the street. No, I'm a grown person.
The suspect claimed that her actions were a response to harassment she'd experienced from a coworker. While workplace harassment can sometimes constitute a crime, depending on its severity, it's most likely handled by management and human resources. It was this woman's actions, however, that required the cops to get involved.
Disrupting a place of business at a time and a manner, right? Customers, employees, you're throwing stuff, you're dragging chairs around, you're cursing at everybody.
So he could cuss and yell at me and do all this other stuff, but then when I do
That's okay for him to do. Nope.
it's literally an argument. Like, what do you... It's not like I did it on purpose.
When it escalates to stuff getting thrown or stuff getting drug around, that's where the behavior changes.
Well, can I file harassment claims then? Because he's been harassing me all week. So can I file harassment claims?
Did you call us when they were happening?
No, because why would I call about something that's said? I mean, you need to collect stuff. I want money out of this. I need to get paid for this.
What's your phone number?
Wasting my time. 347.
Watch your mouth, please. The man is trying to talk to you.
I'm mad right now. Can I call what's his face?
Y'all are more than welcome to do that. That's a civil case. The cops do criminal stuff.
Oh, okay.
Huh? It's up to you.
So far, the suspect's been expressing her grievances with the other employee because he was ordering her to do things at the restaurant that she didn't want to do and that he turned his back on her. None of these things warrant a lawsuit for harassment or the level of anger she unleashed earlier. And if she was genuinely harassed, she definitely chose the wrong time to bring it up.
And I didn't threaten nobody. I just said, next time that man puts his hands on me, I'm going to send somebody for him. That's all I said.
Well, they have text messages that say you said otherwise.
All I said, I texted Shelby and I said, he's lucky I don't have him killed. That's what I texted Shelby. But I also told them I quit and that he's been harassing me.
You should have told them before now. because it doesn't hurt weight if you're just talking about it now.
The cops evaluated the entire situation and the potential severity of her crimes. In the end, this was a young woman who seemed to have acted impulsively out of anger, and she didn't appear to have a genuine intent to cause harm. Ultimately, she was jailed for disorderly conduct. However, our next case shows when employees actually become violent towards each other. On the 20th of June, 2024, police officers were dispatched to a local Chipotle due to a violent altercation between two employees. One of the employees called police and was waiting for the officers outside the establishment.
How you doing?
Huh? I was with Nicole.
Okay.
So I was in there, and I was ringing out a customer.
Okay.
My coworker tried to help me. I told him, I don't need your help. I didn't ask for it. Please let me do it. And he goes to my manager. He goes, I'm gonna beat the out of this.
Okay.
And then after the customer starts walking out, he goes and slaps the out of me.
Alright.
So I started hitting him back. So I self-defense.
Okay.
And that's all that happened. But he broke my glasses.
Okay.
And I went to play assault charges on him.
This woman, however, was not the only person who called police. A customer also called, and when the officers spoke to her outside, she had a very different recollection of the incident. As a neutral witness, she presented the officers with an unbiased perspective.
Hello. Did you call?
I did.
Okay. What'd you see happen?
So all I know is he kept telling her to leave her alone, and she kept like taunting him and saying stuff to him as he was trying to bag my order.
Okay.
And next thing I know, like they went towards the back, and she like shoulder checked him.
Okay.
So he pushed her off of her, and then she grabbed a metal like I guess it was like a pizza dish. 1 second, I'm with the police. It was like a pizza dish. It was circular,
Okay.
and she hit him with it.
Is he all right?
I think so.
Okay.
But he's pissed.
Okay. Can I see your driver's license real quick?
Yes.
I'm just gonna have you added in as a witness.
I texted my manager for that video proof. I texted Caleb.
Okay.
Because he's the only one that can get the information.
Okay. Where's your manager at?
One of my managers is inside. She's in there with the other person. Because I just separated from him. I just came outside. I didn't call you guys.
The woman here was also aware that the person she was in the altercation with was a minor, so this could result in more serious charges. She was also determined to make it clear that what she did was self-defense and that the other individual was the primary aggressor. Police eventually spoke to the other person involved.
I'm trying to help her, and she gets the dog and you talking about leave me alone down the third. So I'm like, bro, at least you better get her or something, cause like I ain't do nothing to her. I'm just trying to help her. So I get back to go doing my orders. I'm gonna go get a hot. I go get some hot, and she walked past me and shoved me. And I'm like, bro, don't shove me. It's down the third. And then I threw it like I tried to, cause she pushed me, so I tried to throw the hot at her. Like, don't push me. It's down the third.
You said a hot.
Yeah, it was in a bag.
I don't think he's got anybody with him.
Huh?
He's got. All right, never mind. He had a car slow rolling. Sorry.
Oh yeah, like my friend Derek that's in there right now is thinking about you. I was sitting there trying to help her. She get the dog. So then I throw the hot at her. And hold the down.
What the? What are you doing?
I'm not how about the fact that you cut your wheel right as you pulled up, guy?
I didn't.
You did. I caught it on my camera. Don't even try and tell me you didn't. Don't even try and tell me you didn't. I saw it. I caught it on my camera.
Whoa. Can you please?
Get in your car. You have no part of the situation.
This is my store.
That's great. Pull over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. Pull over there. I'll talk to you in a minute.
The dangerous driver was actually the store manager, who had urgently arrived on scene. Both people involved in the situation claimed it was the other person who instigated things. The cops not only had to determine who's telling the truth, but also whether the primary aggressor's acts of self-defense were reasonable.
Is that the manager?
Yeah, that's the AP.
Don't need to be driving like that.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was trying to hurry up.
All right.
But so I got a bag of hot, and so I tried to throw it at her because she pushed me, and then she get the like running towards me and at me, trying to like hit me and jump on me. So then I'm pushing her away. Mind you, I got a chain on. She grabbed my chain. She do this. So then I push her into the fryer, like, and she's still trying to hit me. So I hit her. Like I hit her twice, and then I let go of her, and she's still trying to run at me. And my manager grabbed her, and I just like walked casually to the back. He started calling my mom and my manager. Okay. trying to tell him what
Yeah,
happened.
why is she putting her hands on a minor? Like,
Did she hit you with anything?
She tried to hit me in the head with a dining tape like tray.
Okay, is that the one that's on the ground then?
Yep, the metal.
The male suspect's recollection was similar to what the customer said. As the officers may have suspected, the woman called the cops preemptively and got her story out first. The cops then spoke to the manager about the incident, but also about his dangerous driving.
I didn't mean to pull up like that, but if you see, this road is horrid. I hit that hump. I apologize. It looked like. But I get a call. I'm in Sheffield at Sheets, and I get a call that I can't leave my people in a restaurant without fighting. Like, I just left, not even 4 hours ago. The GM just left 45 minutes ago. What time?
Is that another manager, or is that just?
That's a crew member. She was just on break.
Okay.
She wasn't even here.
Okay.
But, like, I get a call. I'm at Sheets getting gas. Anyways, and it's from my GM. Saying, hey, you just left. Y'all say. So, talking about Joanna and Des got in a fight. I'm like, a fist fight? He's like, yeah. So boom, I'm like, okay. He pulls up the camera. I can pull it up for you if you want to, actually.
I don't know if you do it on your phone or...
Hey, Des. What time it start? What time it start? All right.
The cops examined the footage, which confirmed the female suspect, Joanna, was the primary aggressor. This meant that she either knowingly lied to the police, or she was delusional enough to see herself as the victim. Fortunately for her, the male victim wasn't seriously injured, but she'd still committed a very serious crime.
On the video, Kelly? Joanna. She, basically, they start getting into it. She starts throwing her hands up, is yelling at him.
Mm-hmm.
She pushes him. They like walk past each other, and he pushes her back, and then they kind of go into the grill area.
Yeah.
And then that's off camera; you can't see it. But that's in there. There's one of those silver trays sitting on the floor.
Yeah,
that's
she
what
hits
DoorDash says she hit him with. So
yeah. Talk to DoorDash. DoorDash has her being primary for it, but it sounds like mutual instigating back and forth.
I will say that we do get complaints about her. I probably talked to her about 3 times. She's on the 3rd time, close to a final write-up, so...
Right.
Yeah.
That's probably why she's trying to swing the story in her favor.
Yeah, to me, just watching the video, she seems like she's the instigator.
At that point, the cops went back to Joanna. Despite evidence against her that was undeniable, she continued to paint herself as the victim. The cops made sure, however, that whether she liked it or not, she was going to have to face the reality of her actions.
Can you go ahead and stand up for me real quick? All right, you can turn around and put your hands on your back for me.
Help me first. That's so good then.
Right now, you're going to be placed under arrest for assault, okay?
I got the first charges on me. Help me first.
Okay, well, you're being considered the prime aggressor, all right?
How? Can I please call my boyfriend?
You'll be able to make calls when you get out to county, okay? You have any items inside that you need?
I got my backpack in there.
Okay, anything in your pockets?
I got my vape in there.
Vape?
Yes, sir. I think that's all I got.
Anything else anywhere?
I don't believe so. No, sir.
Okay. One in custody.
Am I still at the first charges? They hit me first.
You're considered the primary aggressor, ma'am.
How?
Because we have video and video evidence and witnesses that are seeing that, okay? So I just need you to come with me.
Stop me first.
We're going right there.
In the end, Joanna was charged with assault. Workplace incidents like these can turn a normal working day into complete chaos. And sometimes, as our next case demonstrates, other victims can get caught in the crossfire too. On October 19, 2023, the cops responded to a call from a local gentleman's club where apparently 2 of its dancers got into a violent altercation. When they arrived on scene, they first spoke to one of the women involved outside.
I was working here. She literally thought I was talking to her. She got too drunk. She grabbed me and I hit her back because she was hitting on me. She's attacking me. Then a lady was over here trying to get her to stop hitting me. She kept grabbing my hair, would not let go.
Are you involved in that?
Yes, Midway. Come here. Hang on. We're gonna go over here.
Why do we gotta go over there?
Because I don't want you.
They want nothing.
So y'all don't fight again. Now y'all took me. Y'all took me for fighting. Now let's take up over here.
Oh, damn. Okay, Coco.
If they take me, everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go to jail one time.
Things got even more complicated when another woman, who claimed to be a police officer, was attacked by an onlooker while trying to break up the fight. Police then spoke to the club manager, as well as the other dancer involved in the fight.
Hello.
This is one of our new officers.
Poor bastard. How you doing?
Some guy hit me in the face.
Well, right now I got a complete goat
Because she was hitting on me.
because I got
Not
two
letting me
girls
go.
fighting.
I was literally just
I
talking
got
to this
another lady in here who says she's a police officer, threatened to arrest me and another customer if we broke the fight up.
and started trying to whip
Oh.
This mess is all yours.
She was talking about me and she came after me.
Okay.
She's new here. She's new here. She thought she was somebody. And she came at me. There was like a whole thing.
Is she also a dancer?
Yep.
Okay.
But she's new.
I didn't start this fight. She thought I was talking to her because she got too drunk. And she got her ass whooped. The correction officer is right here. She didn't want to let go of me, and I said, if you're not going to let go of me, then I'm going to hold on to you until you let go of me. You're not going to attack me.
Okay.
Then nobody, I wasn't certain. I'm over here trying to make business.
Well, either way, you're out. You're fighting, you're out.
She hit me first to do it.
You're both out.
I didn't, she dropped me. I'm
Selena,
hoping to stop this. Like somebody's attacking me. Sir, I love working here.
I am not disputing the fact.
The fight seemed to have originated when the blonde dancer was dancing with one of the other dancers' regular customers. Apparently, there was some tension between them already, and this incident prompted a breaking point. Having gathered some information, the cops also spoke to the corrections officer.
I'm not a cop. I'm a professional.
I came here.
But when they started fighting on the flag too, I looked at them and then they just started fighting, and then when they were on the ground fighting, I had a guy come up to me and punch me in the face. Who did that? This old man over here. And I was like, whoa, what are you doing? I am splitting this up.
Yeah. Are you wanting or
what? Oh, I say no? Okay. No.
The corrections officer does not want to press charges against the man who assaulted her, so the cops were now focused on the main altercation between the two dancers. At this point, it was hard to determine who the primary aggressor was, or which of the dancers might have been acting in self-defense.
I got up, let them fight, and I said, what are you doing? Because you were a male, what are you doing hitting a female? For one, and then I was like, what the heck are you doing?
did it look like it was a mutual fight or anything like that, or was there one person that was?
It was, they tried to fight. She bickered from one side of the bar, the other woman was on the other side of the bar. She made a comment, they must have been in encounter with them before. She went up to her, engaged her, they were right up to each other's faces, and then,
So I just overheard her saying, oh, she's looking at us. She's looking at us. I'm wearing glasses, man, and a hood. Okay. So I just look weird as hell.
In some assault cases, there's no clear aggressor, and the altercations considered mutual. This looked to be the case here because in this incident, both women seemed to be culpable. Meanwhile, the club manager looked very concerned about the corrections officer impersonating a police officer.
Is that little blonde work for you guys or no?
I don't know who she is.
That's bullshit.
What did, okay.
Well, she identified herself as a police officer, told us if we interfered, we would be arrested. And I'm like, okay, well, let me see some ID. She goes, you, I ain't got time. And but by then, you guys were already on your way. So I'm like, okay, you'll deal with this.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay. Did you see anything that happened between these two gals?
What?
The two gals that were fighting?
2 weeks ago?
No, these two gals. These two
That's
girls.
what I'm looking for.
Okay, did you see it though?
No.
Okay.
I was busy doing
Do
deposits.
they both
and
work?
Yes, the one's on a night off. The one that's
What's
with
her name?
Blue.
Do you know her name?
Brittany something or other.
Oh, interesting. She told me her name was Shayna.
You know, she might be right.
Okay.
Thankfully, another dancer working that night recorded a large part of the incident on her phone, and subsequently, she agreed to show it to the officers. However, she only recorded this footage midway through the fight. When speaking to the officer, she also shared her recollection of the correction officer's behavior too.
Do you know that girl's name?
Who, the white
Blue?
Blue? No, I don't know her real name.
No, only Norm know it. This when they first started. No, that's not when they first started. It's in the middle.
So she's holding.
She says she a police officer. She says this girl says I'm an officer. You better stop.
Okay.
She's holding blue. The girl's fighting blue. Both of them are fighting, but even before that, they was fighting very evenly when nobody was beating nobody up. She said, I'm an officer. He was helping. She said, you better stop, or I'm gonna take your ass to jail because I'm off. Okay. He said, you're off duty. Here's them fighting again.
So she's like kicking and she's trying to get at her.
Yeah, they first started. It was even, and then the girl started kicking her head down. Look.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And this was the only thing with the guy hitting her.
Okay. Thank you.
Technically, the corrections officer had impersonated a police officer. While it's a very serious crime, her impersonation appeared to be an attempt to de-escalate the fight. Nonetheless, the venue still had the right to ban her from the premises.
Okay. Blue comes from up front to go talk to this girl. And that's at 2040-29.
Army commander began to suspect that it wasn't just the attention to the enemy were hampering progress.
Okay, she walks away.
I don't think so for right now, but just hang tight.
Taking her shoes off. The other girl's trying to keep Blue away from her, so she's right. She didn't do shit. It was all the one in the civilian clothes. So, and who do you work for?
Ashland County.
Ashland what?
Ashland County Police Department.
Ashland what?
Ashland County.
Ashland County Police Department.
Okay. Are you able to send this to me at all?
Did you step by me? To like deck me in the face?
Hey, right there. Step up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because right there she's threatening to lock us both up if we interfere. So I would like her, even though she's law enforcement, out.
Okay. Do you want her
Because she
banned?
doesn't work in this jurisdiction.
Okay. Do you want her
And she
banned?
caused half that fight, yes.
Okay.
I've always gotten along great with you guys,
Hang on for a second, okay?
but that's bull.
After investigating, the cops concluded that the fight was mutual and that both women should be taken to jail. This could later change at the police station or in the courtroom. In the meantime, the cops had to go off the information available and press charges on both dancers.
She hit me first. Why am I under arrest when she hit me first?
You were both mutually
She wouldn't let me go though. She would literally not let me go. I asked for help. Ask everybody, please. I can't afford a charge. Like, I asked for help, please. Can you please just believe me? Like, I asked for help multiple times. Can anybody speak up for me at the bar, please? Can you guys speak up? Because right now I'm being charged. Please, I can't afford this charge.
Okay.
She literally hit me and I couldn't get her off of me. I can't afford a charge like this. I have 5 kids right now waiting for me to come home right now. Right now, they're sitting at home.
In the end, both employees were charged with misdemeanors for disorderly conduct. On June 19, 2024, police responded to a Wells Fargo bank where an alarm was triggered, suggesting a potential robbery. When the cops arrived on scene, they saw a contractor crew on site who could have accidentally set the alarm off while at work. The cops are looking to identify the workers to verify they had permission to be there.
I don't want to give you my IDs. Okay, you do have to. No, I'm not. Yeah, listen, I'm a contractor. You're going to have to call them. I understand. Sir, I'm going to have you step out. No, I'm not stepping out of this. You're not in trouble. You're going to get arrested. Listen. No, I didn't do nothing to you.
Don't go reaching for anything either.
Step out. Listen, I got a firearm in my car. Okay, fine. Okay? Just listen. You are not going to boss me on. I want your supervisor because I'm not giving you my ID. That is my right. Step out. No, I'm not. Sir, if you better leave me alone or I'm gonna hit you. Step out. You're now under arrest. You're gonna tase me? You said you were gonna hit me. You know you. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're making so much worse. Stop. What are you doing? You call Kavita right now. I'm a contractor.
The state of Florida is a stop and ID state, meaning police have the authority to request identification if they suspect you of a crime. In this case, an alarm had gone off at the bank and the cops had to double check that the construction workers were legit. This simple procedure could have been done in under a minute, but the contractor was determined to make things difficult.
I am not under arrest.
Yes, you are. You're under assault for us.
Kavita.
We'll talk to them. Had you done that instead of doing what you
No! Listen.
We have the right to do that. You do not have the right.
Well, then they should have contacted you.
That's not our requirement. Hands on you until you say
you said and you approached me.
Correct.
Do you think I'm gonna let you approach me?
Dressed like a police officer?
I don't.
Okay, that's not a reasonable.
You are not gonna arrest me and ruin my.
You got yourself arrested.
No.
If you
No.
stop talking, I'll explain to you, but I'm not going to debate with you.
When confronted by the officer, the contractor displayed extremely poor communication skills. And who knows, he might have been suffering from some form of mental illness. He certainly wasn't acting in a rational manner, and he created all these problems by himself.
You're either gonna talk to me and get your supervisor out here. I'm not going to jail.
Supervisor, you've obstructed.
I want
Now
to
you have an
speak
assault
to
on me.
your
That's fine.
assault.
Assault on a law enforcement officer. You said I'm going to hit you. Right? Step out. If you don't do that, you're going to get arrested. Step out. You're like,
Really?
No.
Really?
I don't know if you're going for the back.
Officer, I'm asking you politely. I want to speak to your
That's fine.
supervisor.
We'll get the supervisor out here. That's
Thank
fine.
you.
You're still under arrest.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am not under arrest when I'm trying to get my job done.
You are arrested.
Why? Because you want to like be this power trip?
That's not it.
That is a power trip.
Stop talking for a minute. I'll tell you what happened.
At the moment, another worker can be heard on the phone with Wells Fargo, hoping to straighten things out. It looked as though there were no signs of criminal activity other than the contractor's stubborn behavior. As the cops took the man towards the cruiser, he also revealed he had a previous problem with law enforcement.
I've already been roughed by another police officer. I could have sued a department in Largo, Florida.
Put it in the car.
And I want
You're going to walk forward, or you're going to catch me with her. Okay? You're not going to get unarrested.
I am going to get unarrested.
You're not.
You got three people when I already been.
So you said you thought that we were imposters, police imposters, but now you're saying there's 3 officers. So you think there's 3 people
Don't
who are
twist
imposters.
my words.
I'm not. You're on body.
Don't twist. I don't care. That's funny when it needs to be, when I get roughed up and my finger was busted by an officer and I was nice enough and I didn't sue. You think I'm gonna be? You think I'm gonna be happy when 3 people are approaching me?
In the state of Florida, resisting arrest is considered a misdemeanor if non-violent. But if violence is used or even threatened, it's a felony. The officer on scene has clearly bruised the suspect's ego to the extent that he refused to back down on his behavior. While being escorted into the cop car, he then committed yet another crime.
Okay, so my feelings are not valid, right?
When we get to the point where we're uniformed police and we're giving you a law.
I do. So you're tell it to the judge.
Tell it to the judge.
Really?
I've been so nice with you trying to explain stuff, and all you want to do is yell over the top of us. I can't even explain the basic stuff to you, so this is information, factual information.
You're gonna ruin my record.
You ruined your record. You failed to follow lawful instruction, and you obstructed us.
I've
You're under
instructed
arrest.
you?
Obstructed.
Okay, sure.
Hold on,
Sure.
hold on.
Sure. Leave me alone.
Do not pull away. You're now charged with obstruction as well.
Oh my God! I'm getting in your car!
You pulled away when I just tried to have you stand
This
back
thing
up.
is hurting my wrist!
Stop
You are
resisting.
grabbing me!
Stop resisting.
Can
Because
you-
every time we move you, you pull away
I
or you
asked
jerk.
you to
Stop
untighten these,
pulling.
please! They are hurting my bone!
Because you're twisting and
And
you're
you're
fighting.
putting me in your
Now
vehicle
have
and
a
I
seat.
get inside!
Now have a seat.
Oh my God!
Ultimately, the suspect was charged with simple assault on a police officer and obstruction without violence. On the 8th of May, 2023, a hotel called police regarding trespassing when an employee got fired but refused to leave the premises. The cops talked to the suspect with the intention of escorting him from the building.
Okay. Why are you still here, sir?
Because I want a valid reason before I know why I'm terminated.
Okay, that's not what Florida law is. So if they've asked you to leave, you need to leave, sir.
I mean, I'll clock out.
Okay, so they fired you.
Yeah, and they did not provide a valid
They don't
reason.
have to, sir.
Yes,
They
do.
no,
It's
no,
called
sir.
wrongful termination.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. Well, what I'm not going to do is sit here and argue with you. Okay, you've been asked to leave. You've been terminated. So that means at this point you're trespassing. So you can either leave with me or you can leave on your own free will.
You gonna file a trespassing suit again?
I will put you in jail. So would you like to leave? Okay. You have asked him to leave?
Yes.
All right, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
The suspect immediately took out the taser prongs to try and limit its effects. A standard taser delivers 19 short pulses per second over 5 seconds, so taking it out immediately could reduce its impact. The cop, however, managed to get the man under control, and the suspect then came clean about weapons he concealed, even though he was supposed to be at work.
Let go of your hands.
Wrong pockets. Jacket pocket, left side. Knife is in the forefront pocket on my right hip. Like I said, the knife is in my right pocket. I always carry them on me. I have a concealed carry. I'm sorry. I'm just very pissed off.
370, like I said, my radio's not getting out. I'm 77. Got a signal 0 secure. I got 1 tase.
In Florida, you can carry a concealed weapon without a permit. While the suspect knew gun laws well enough, he was less informed on Florida's at-will employment laws, which allows employers to fire employees without providing a reason. This misunderstanding has now led to a confrontation that left both him and the officer seriously injured.
I'm sorry, I'm just pissed.
I'm good. He's tasing.
You grab the gun.
I've got the gun.
Okay, I still have a knife.
Well, you're going to stay right here.
Can you please remove the knife? I do not want a weapon on my person.
You're all right this second.
I have several pins digging in my head.
Yeah, well, that's the taser barbs.
No, I have pins in my pocket.
All right, sit up. 370, like, so you start EMS. He's got a head laceration.
I really don't even feel it.
He's bleeding quite a bit, like, so.
Can someone please take the knife out of my pocket?
Where's your knife at?
Right.
This pocket?
No. Jeans. Along with several pins.
Well, now you're going to jail for felony battery, buddy.
In Florida, felony battery is considered a third-degree felony, with penalties of up to 5 years in prison or 5 years probation and additional fines of up to $5,000. The fact that this man's battery was inflicted upon a police officer could potentially lead to even more severe charges. The officer then explained to the suspect just why he was in the wrong.
No,
Florida is a state where you can be fired for any reason at any time. So
when did that law change?
It's been like that, buddy.
Since when?
It's been like that.
Since I remember back in 2015, that was not the law.
So I've been in law enforcement since 2018, and it's been that way. They can fire you at any point. You refusing to leave is trespassing.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I wanted to know why.
But it doesn't matter why. If they don't want you here, why do you want to be at a place that you're not wanted?
Because I liked this job.
So there's plenty of other places that you can work that's the same job. But now you're going to have a felony on your record.
I already have one on my record.
Oh, well, that's something to be proud of. Now you're going to have another one. And if you're a felon, then why do you have a gun? So you're not convicted?
Expunged.
I asked a follow-up question. Don't get nasty with me. We were having a nice, cordial conversation there.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
So your charge was expunged. So did you get your rights back?
Yes, I
okay.
have all of my legal rights back.
The suspect's right to carry a concealed weapon is complicated. He apparently managed to get his felony expunged, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he automatically recovered his gun ownership rights. The officer now explained how easy it could have been to simply talk things out.
You see how easy it is when we can talk cordially?
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I let my anger get the better of me. I am sorry that I attacked you.
His pocket. No. So I grabbed a hold of him. He snatched away from me. So I stepped back, went to tase him. We were too close in proximity. So then he charged me, and he ended up like that.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where's the zero?
I've secured it.
Okay.
I've secured it.
I am sorry. I let my anger get the better of me, and I haven't done that in years. That's actually what led to the first felony.
Well, I guess. Yeah, he straight charged me.
What kind of zero?
I have handgun. Little pistol.
It's a 9mm Diamondback shorting. It's a
And you're a convicted felon? Oh,
I had my rights. I had it expunged.
oh, you're here. Yeah, I will.
I had it expunged. I have all of my.
For sure. Where's the bathroom at?
In the end, the suspect was charged with battery on a police officer, trespassing while armed, resisting arrest with violence, and carrying a concealed weapon. He was also treated for the minor injuries he received at a nearby hospital. On the 14th of June, 2024, police were dispatched to a gas station where the manager complained that a semi-truck was blocking the gas pumps. The manager requested that it be removed from the premises, so the officers spoke to one of the individuals working on the truck.
All right, ma'am, they want you to trespass from the property. They don't want you to leave, so let up the stuff.
Sir, I just told him I'm leaving. The person that's doing this, he's right here in this truck. He called y'all for no reason.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
You're saying you're leaving, but I'm not saying you're loading up the beer.
Sir, you're not gonna sit up here coming talking to me like that when I just told you Pepin is pulling up. The dude right here. So y'all gonna stop yelling at me like I just
If you don't shut up,
bro.
I'll just put you in
you're gonna shut up when you yelling at me, bro.
I'm not yelling.
You are just yelled at me for no reason when I just said Pepin is pulled up.
So either you
Get
calm
out and yell
down.
at him, John.
Let's diffuse.
Get out and yell at him, John.
Okay, let's diffuse.
Come on, bro, but you don't put me in handcuffs because I'm upset. Y'all didn't even ask me what the happened.
Okay.
This dude just ran up in my face.
Yanni,
They want you to trespass. It's private property.
So you can do what you want to do?
Yeah. It's
So
time
I
to
can
leave.
run up on anybody's face because I own property?
Ma'am, we're not going to get into
Okay.
that.
Man, whatever, bro. Y'all take this fucking go, bro. This is some bullshit.
We're gonna, Yanni, let's
Bro,
go back in the truck.
no, bro.
Yanni.
That's your last warning. Load it up and go.
Warning for what?
You're trespassing. You're trespassing.
The suspect appeared to be easily aggravated, and that's potentially what led to police getting involved. Typically, when a truck blocks access to pumps at a gas station, the staff would ask that it be moved, and the driver, of course, would quickly correct the issue. It rarely results in the cops being called for trespassing.
Sit in the truck.
But y'all always take a cop side, bro. That's bullshit. This man has ran on my face. You see how big that man is? But they're supposed to be here for protection. That's why I don't with cops.
Not ready?
That's bullshit, bro.
Keep moving. They get her moving.
When I'm here for delivery.
We'll get it back.
Bro.
Need to hurry up. But if
I know. So who called the cops? You or
what's that?
who called you guys?
The manager inside.
Y'all need you hurry up, just like oh.
Yanni, he's gonna take you back to the warehouse. I'm gonna take the truck back.
Man, you. He's sitting up here in tight. Are you gonna arrest him? No. He's sitting there smiling and you don't know, bro. You just don't know, bro.
The suspect, Yanni, clearly had a negative perception of the cops, and the woman's comment that her colleague always takes the side of the cops could perhaps indicate that something similar has happened before. Her negative perception of police seems to have caused the woman to interpret the officer's neutral behavior as hostile.
I need a sergeant here.
Sergeant's right there.
I want a sergeant. I want a different sergeant here. I'm not talking to neither one of y'all.
Then you didn't get in that truck.
I want a police report about
didn't
this.
get in that truck.
Because he's harassing me.
No, you're harassing everybody.
Can I have a police report?
We'll give you a
Mom, look how he's looking at this, Mom. Bro, can you take my phone? Can you take my phone? No, let me go, bro. No, look at this, bro.
Put your hands behind your back.
You watching this, right? You watching this, right? You see how you're resisting. How am I resisting when he has my arm behind my back? That's not resisting.
You just made a bad day worse.
I didn't do bro. Why are you pulling my arms behind my back, bro? My arms are behind my back.
You are resisting.
How am I resisting with my arms behind my back? Can you call my mom?
Still resisting.
I'm not. I'm telling him to call my mom.
We'll take care of that. We'll come over and
Why are you being rough with me, bro? John, I need badge numbers. John, take pictures of this, bro. Take pictures of this, bro. That's bullshit. There's nothing in that pocket but paper. So you weren't supposed to pat me down just then. A female told me to do that.
The cops then spoke to Yanni's colleague, John, to get her details and also find out if this was a common pattern of behavior. Her conduct may have been influenced by mental health factors or past experiences, which might explain her reaction.
What's her first name?
Yanni.
You ever had issues like this before with her?
No, not like this.
What's her date of birth, you know?
Her date? I don't know anything of her information on that. I can call HR and find that out, but
What about middle initial?
I don't know that.
Let's see if I can get it off of this.
Yeah.
All it is a trespass warning. You need to leave. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to deal with it.
Can I talk to her?
John, call my mom, John.
No, she's being too belligerent.
John, call my mom.
Can I please get at least the information,
John, call my mom.
for her mom?
No, she hasn't done anything for me to do. All right, so I'm done. Go back over there. I don't like people standing behind me.
Yanni, what's your mom's phone number?
John, get my phone from him.
What is your mom's phone number?
Back up.
813-81. You're a jack, bro. Yo, my phone ain't supposed to be in here.
I just love how you know how everything's supposed to work.
When female suspects need to be searched, the suspect should be searched by a female officer whenever possible. In this instance, there were no female officers on scene, so at the moment, it just wasn't something that could be done. However, when a female officer arrived later on, Yanni perceived this as the officers covering their tracks.
Hey, I just got to search.
You say you have to do what?
Search you?
He already did.
Okay,
That's why he's trying to call you now, Mama. I just told him a woman's supposed to search me. He just searched me.
Okay, I'm gonna search you again. Okay, do you have anything on you?
So you're gonna search me again, and he just searched me. So y'all trying to make it look good. That's why he got me in the back of the middle of nowhere for you to search me.
It's on camera.
So I'm letting the camera know he just searched me, and now he just called a random woman. Well, I'm not gonna say random woman. A female cop. They come search me.
Men are allowed
Can you
to
show
search
him
females.
Can you show them where we at?
Yeah, men are allowed to search females.
Since when?
Since always.
So why am I being searched again?
I'm gonna search you again. Okay, can you step out of the car for me, please?
This is y'all some backwards cops, bro. Why am I being searched again? I don't have nothing on me. I'm at work.
Perfect. I hope you don't, but I'm gonna double check.
This is crazy as bro. There's nothing on me.
Okay, I'm gonna please.
This is real uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, it's.
But I'm being searched for no reason.
This is crazy. I'm sure he already explained to you, but if you have anything on you and you go into jail, it's a felony, okay?
So he ain't explained none of that to me because he's a cop.
The female officer had done the seemingly impossible task of calming this woman down. It appears the woman doesn't have much of a criminal record, and this might be the case of a person just having a very bad day.
So I'm sitting in a jail cell right now.
Yeah, so you're gonna go. They're gonna search you again. You're gonna go through medical. They're gonna ask you a bunch of questions. They'll have you sit down in a row for a little bit, and then get you booked in. Go hang out in like a community pod area until you get your first appearance time. It's early right now, so I'm assuming that you'll be able to see them today. I just don't want to guarantee you because I don't know what the schedule is like today.
So it won't be like till Monday.
No, they have them on Saturdays too. It honestly just kind of depends on what the charge is and that kind of stuff. He drops you off and then you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna close this up so you can get going. Yeah. Today.
You're resisting. But I'm 4 feet tall. You tell her that I'm resisting you? Weirdo.
It's about.
Gladly.
Walking over here.
Oh, now you're being gentle? Because you got cameras around you, now you're being gentle?
I had a camera.
That's what that is?
The suspect was charged with trespassing and resisting arrest without violence. It seems highly unlikely that after this incident, she'd be able to keep her job. Ultimately, these employees were lucky to get a job in the first place as their behavior was completely unhinged. Thankfully, law enforcement stepped in before things got too out of hand, and hopefully, they've learned from these experiences.